Hello and welcome back to the Who's He podcast with me, Phil.
And me, Scott.
And on this episode, we're going to be talking about Lux in our knee jerk reaction for this episode that's just aired on BBC One. And we are going out on our YouTube channel and on our audio channel as well. So, hello to you all at home. So, for the next 10 or so minutes, we're just going to give our initial reactions to this episode of Doctor Who, which starred Ncuti Gatwa, Barada Sethu, and the voice of Alan Cummings as well as
Yes.
Mr. Ringading. So, Scott, what did you think? What was your initial reaction to this one?
It was funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think you can take it seriously, but I thought it was good
Yeah, yeah,
overall.
I actually really enjoyed this. Actually, I thought I like the fact it was mucking around with the conventions of
Mm.
television, breaking the fourth wall. Um, it brought Doctor Who fans into the world of the show as well,
Yeah.
which I thought was quite
Women?
quite poignant.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. No, I liked it. I like the whole fact of like things coming out the cinema screen and coming into the real world.
I
I like that.
I like the bit where I found a leak online, hashtag rip Doctor Who.
R.I.P. Doctor. Yeah, that was.
That was funny.
I wonder if that was a pickup shot or something later on because we know they did do some pickup shots sort of fairly recently. I'm beginning to wonder if that's it because after I don't know though. It's been on for some time actually. The R.I.P. Doctor Who thing. It's fans saying, "Oh, Doctor Who's dead. It's gone. It's finished." Yeah, like fans want it to end for some reason. It's very weird and it's very weird. Um, but no, I really liked it. I thought it wasn't really creepy,
Yeah.
Mr. Ringadink.
I thought the bit where he started becoming 3D and became human and did that really creepy long smile.
Oh,
I
he
like
sort of
that bit.
become sort of CGI, didn't
Yeah,
he?
it was
Yeah, that
really
that
good.
was a bit. He looked a bit evil then, didn't
Yeah.
he? But no, I thought it looked really. I thought it was really well done actually. And we're back to the pantheon of gods again, aren't we? Because the only do you know what though? That's the one thing that did strike me with
Of
this one.
course.
Um, it was almost the same as the second episode of last season,
No, we don't end with a
one with the
song.
Beatles. No,
I
no,
guess so.
no. It's that thing of it was the Pantheon of Gods again. The Doctor gets sort of attacked by celluloid, and the last one was musical notes,
But that was
wasn't it?
kind of
It
what
was like musical.
yeah.
That sort of that trapped Ruby. So it was almost the same kind of thing again, and using a god again for the second episode.
I guess it kind of
So
creates a theme for series to go. Like
yeah,
second episode, God, something fun, something in
maybe,
Canton.
yeah. It did, yeah. It just sort of struck me. I was watching. I thought this is very, very similar to what was the name of that episode?
Devil's Call.
Devil's Call. Thank you very much. And they even referenced Devil's Call as well,
Mm.
didn't it? 'Cause it showed and the toy
And
maker
Suit.
and Sutek, indeed, indeed. So yeah, took the dog for a walk. But let's not go there again. Anyway, no, I really liked it. I thought the whole 1952 thing was really good. I like the fact they referenced the fact that people of the Doctor's colour and
Mm.
Belinda's colour couldn't go out without being, well, told to, segregate or get arrested or whatever,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that the bit where I thought the bit where the doctor calls out the police officer for holding up a pretend gun on them was quite
No, no, it
uh,
wasn't a pretend gun. It was the wrong uniform.
yeah. So it was in a wrong sort of they put it in the wrong place because it wasn't the real
Yeah,
Earth.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
a different
yeah, yeah. It was a New York City cops uniform, not Dade
yeah
County, the Mount Miami. Yeah, so it's a completely different uniform. I did think for one moment though that she had betrayed them
yeah because it would have made
because
sense
all
to
basically been, I don't know, all white. I suppose I don't know, maybe you could say it's modern parallels now, but even sort of like, back then they would blame a black person for something, even though they had nothing to do with it. They were just easy scapegoats, for other people, probably usually white people doing stuff. But
mm,
anyway, yeah, I thought that bit was interesting, but then it was the doctor just saw that it was the wrong uniform. So, but it
yeah
had me fooled. I actually thought she had betrayed us. So
yeah.
that was good. I like that.
I think that I'm a bit upset about that. Belinda's already trust the doctor now.
That was a bit quick, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That was a
it's
bit quick.
She went from not trusting him to all of a sudden having like her entire life trusted
Yeah,
to him.
yeah. It was sort
Like,
of yeah, she went from sort of get me home to I'm enjoying the adventure kind
yeah,
of thing.
she could have had
Yeah.
her save the day moment, but no, they let Mr. Reginald Pye save the day with
Yeah,
Knuckles.
exactly. Who died, didn't he?
Yeah.
So, but people don't I didn't recognise him. It was your mum who recognised him.
Mhm.
Linus Roach played Reginald, and he's the son of William Roach, who plays Ken Barlow in Coronation Street. So it's for those who in the UK don't know. I mean, Coronation Street. It's Coronation Street has been it's the UK's longest running soap opera, over 60 years. Been going longer than Doctor Who actually. So, and Ken Barlow, that character William Roach, has been in it since the very first episode. So,
Oh man,
yeah, I know
that's
exactly.
crazy.
So,
After he
um,
leaves, the show's left.
yeah,
Episode
exactly,
60.
exactly. So, yeah, I know I was really, really surprised with this one because I thought I was going to get disappointed because I sort of built this one up in my mind a little bit
Mm.
because I was really looking forward to this one because I like the whole thing of the cartoon coming to life, and then I wasn't disappointed. It went beyond that, I think, actually.
Yeah, I thought that was.
Yeah.
I do really like the bit where the Doctor Who fans were like they had all like the merch on and then have all the DVDs and Blu-rays and everything in the
I
background.
know. I like the fact when they all said that what their favourite episode was Blink. They
Yeah,
all said Blink, yeah, which is probably what would happen.
and the Doctor was like,
What about
landmine,
my adventures?
landmine one,
Yeah, Blink.
uh, one with Maestro, blink,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
one with goblins, blink.
yeah. No, I thought that was really, really clever, actually.
Yeah,
Do you know, I really am surprised how much I enjoyed this one, to be
yeah.
honest. Yeah, I am really, really, really surprised. I thought it was wonderful, to be honest. I mean, admittedly, if I watch it again, I'll probably find something to nitpick at because I'm a Doctor Who fan. Of course, I'm going to nitpick at stuff, but right now, after watching it, right now, I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as the favorite, I'd say the favorite part has got to be the leaks and like the fans. That was
Oh, you like
fun.
that bit, did you?
That was fun.
I like the when they got turned into a cartoon as well. There was that
Mm.
what can I put? It's almost like a Hanna-Barbera, like Scooby-Doo type of animation when they were
Mm.
like before they started going a bit more 3D. You know, they had their characters that they gave themselves some depth, so they became more 3D, which I
I
thought
wonder how
was
much money that costs because
I well, that's Disney money for you.
give Doctor
Disney
Animations
money.
money.
Now, stop turning your chair around.
It's a habit.
I know exactly. What I was going to say, Mrs. Flood made a little cameo at the end,
Miss
and
Flood.
she made everybody look at the TARDIS, and then she said something. Oh, you know, almost like don't get used to it. This is going to end on May the 24th. Now, that's not the actual last episode, because that's the following week.
No.
Because yes, it's the penultimate episode released on the 24th, which is when we're going to be away on
Mm.
holiday, so we're not going to see it anyway till we get back. But I'm this look my kooky little theory is that I think RTD knew this was going to be it for Doctor Who for some time. So I think that
Mm.
I'm beginning, or this is like a pickup shot again, and he's dropping in that this is going to be the end of Doctor Who.
Mm.
That's my kooky theory. I think this is all going to play out within the show as well.
Don't be a theorist.
That it is going to end.
Don't be a theorist.
Because you're dreading this, Scott, aren't you? You're dreading it
Mm.
ending, aren't you? But
I have no life.
no, yes, you do. That'd be silly. Yeah, I don't know. That's my kooky little theory on this. I think it is. He's actually building up to end or pausing the show for a
Maybe.
bit. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I
Maybe.
think. Yeah, could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But
Yeah.
well, we know we're going to get a pause anyway because there's just no time to film anything now for next year.
Disney.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I reckon. I reckon that's why they've been so coy about actually saying, yeah, it's came back for a third season.
Yeah.
All this nonsense about it won't get renewed until after, or no decision will be made until after this series is aired, which I just think is really weird.
Yeah.
That has not rung true with me at all. That for some reason,
Disney being a bit
yeah. And now this is happening as
suspicious.
well. I'm just
And
thinking,
Badwell Studios has got nothing to be filmed there anymore.
well, I don't know. I think that's a lot of
Like,
internet rubbish, and they
that's weird.
like they said that the TARDIS set had been pulled down, and it hasn't. Because there'd
No.
been a photograph recently of some Welsh minister with a delegation in there, Yeah, so I think that's rubbish. But anyway, that's just my kooky little theory. But coming back to the episode, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
It's
There
good.
was a hell of a lot to enjoy in this. And the Doctor cried, but he cried for Doctor Who fans. So there you are.
I don't know.
Maybe you should do. I don't-
He cried when he was literally all his life was being sucked out of him. Why didn't he cry then?
Was put in too much pain, really, or was just passing out, wasn't he? But he did seem to get over that rather quickly.
Yeah.
He had all his life energy sucked out. That's the only thing I thought.
And
Hang
then
on.
he slams to the floor.
Yeah, he gets blown up, then gets up. So, oh, I don't know. But no, it was enjoyable. It
Yeah.
was enjoyable. I didn't mind the ending. It was a little bit sort of, how can I put it? The same sort of thing. We overload it with what it feeds on, and then it sort of there's a
Yeah, that's what the fan said. We already know what's going to happen. You're going to do this with it. It's
exactly.
all going to be over.
Yeah, it was all. Yeah, I like the fact even within the program that they said it's predictable what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I quite liked it. It was
He
good.
did seem very powerful, but I kind of like that because it's sort of just fun.
Well, I think he would have been. I think that his whole plan was to set the world alight, really, with nuclear light, really, wasn't it? Yeah, but then the Doctor gave him the sun.
And then he didn't die.
Yeah.
He became.
It became infinite light.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. But no, I thought it was
Yeah.
good. I liked it. I
What do
liked
you
it.
think about the next time trailer? You can't really tell
Well-
much from that, but are you excited for the
Well,
world?
it's meant to be one of I've heard this before, the scariest episode of Doctor Who ever. So
Everyone's saying the flood's coming back for that, which it might be.
who knows?
Never even watched Waters of Mars.
You haven't seen Waters of Mars, have you?
Yeah.
I don't think it
I
will.
find
But
those-
we'll find out. We've only
Those
got a few days to wait.
creatures
So
are
So Scott, usually we're rating Doctor Who on these knee-jerk reactions, aren't we? So so what do you rate this one?
probably 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
8 out of
8
10.
out of 10. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go for
Um,
that. That's
Do you know what? I'm going to give it a 9
Wow.
actually because I really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
I really
I'm
enjoyed it.
surprised.
Yeah, but anyway, that's it. So that's our knee-jerk reaction. We both really enjoyed it,
Yeah.
which is a great thing to say, actually.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a great thing to say. So Paul and I will be back during the week with our longer take on this episode. So keep an eye out for that. That will only, if you watch this on YouTube, that will only be on our audio channel. So don't forget to head over to whatever your podcast trapper of choice is. Podcast trapper. That's a good one. I like that phrase. Podcast trapper of choice. So until next time, then it's goodbye from me, Phil.
And goodbye from me, Scott.
Goodbye.